My average screen time is probably around 5 hours a day.
Like 8 hours?
I think it's around 5.5 hours, 6 hours, I think, usually.
I don't have it turned on, but I don't know. It's probably like per day, or is it per day, or like?
Yeah, per day.
Probably like 3 or 4 hours.
It's also 3 hours. Probably 6.5 hours a day.
My average screen time is probably like 7-8 hours up there for sure.
I could go a couple of days without social media. It'd be tough, but I'd probably go for a couple of days.
A few days if I really tried.
I could probably go like a couple days, 3 days before being like, oh man, I really want to go back on social media.
Probably a good while. Probably like a couple weeks.
I think if I really wanted to, I could go weeks without it, but being realistic, probably a couple days.
Realistically, probably just a few days.
Probably not. I just feel like I'd probably feel left out and not really a part of things.
Yeah, if I like wanted to.
Yes, as any other addiction.
If I really wanted to, yeah.
Sometimes if I'm like trying to do my homework and I like start scrolling, I kind of get lost in time.
Oh yeah, I'll pull out my phone when I'm doing like homework, and it'll make my homework like way longer. It'll make a 30-minute assignment take 2 hours because I just keep pulling out my phone in between questions.
Yes, I would say that social media is harmful in a way that is distractive and unhelpful.
I find that like when I'm doing my homework and my phone just goes off, I just have like that instinct to pick it up, so I think it distracts me a lot when I'm trying to focus.
I think at times it definitely can. When I see like a funny video or texting friends or something, it can definitely make my mood better, but can also make it worse at the same time, depending on what I'm seeing or what's going on.
Yes and no, because there's definitely some negative effects if you get like a mean comment or something like that. But I would say it probably mostly is a happy experience when I'm on it.
I do not feel happier using social media. I think it's only a temporary entertainment.
No.
Do you tend to feel more sad because of social media?
Yes.
I use it a lot for entertainment, so probably happy in some senses, sadder if it's something posted that makes me feel left out or just a not happy post.
Probably for the better, just because I'd have more time to do stuff I want to do.
I feel like I'd feel more distant from people, especially people that don't, live near me. I feel like I'd be a little bit more cut off from the world, honestly, and I just would get a lot of FOMO.
I feel as though my life would be better in a way where I would make my own decisions rather than think about what other people are doing on social media or how my life should look like or deem as acceptable.
I think that social media is a good thing when you're trying to get the word out about something. Like say you have a club and you're doing a fundraiser, I think it's great for that. But I think that without social media, I'd be happier and not be comparing myself to unrealistic standards.
Probably not for most people, unless like you know how to like stop and get off of it,
No, I think a lot of my friends go on it way more than they should. Even I go on it, I'll admit, way more than I should. I think that it's pretty time consuming and it's hard to get things done that you need to get done with access to it.
If you know how to like use it properly and like limit yourself, then I think it can be healthy.
No.
It can be if it's used properly.
I like it because I can contact more people, I can stay in touch with more people, and it just, when you're sitting down and you just have nothing to do and you just want to relax for a little bit, just give you something just to just sit down and just do nothing for a little bit if that's what you need.
Because it's a place where you can just like not care and kind of just like escape for a little bit.
Like you can just like talk to and like not be with, but like connect with people that you might not be with, like over break or something like that.
I like social media because it's a way to express yourself like any other hobby or interest. But I think that over time, social media has become less of a safe place and more popular, making it more inviting to bad topics or unhelpful ideas.
I have a lot of friends that live in different states. One of my best friends lives in California, and I'm able to communicate with her through social media.
I'm not really about as worried of what I say on social media compared to what I say in person.
I kind of sometimes find myself being exactly how a lot of people are, talking a bigger game on the screen than I would in real life, and not in any negative way. It's just, I just feel like it's a lot easier to talk to people on social media.
People on social media are very open. They're very confident to talk about themselves and talk to other people. I've seen it, but I think that talking to people in reality is feels much more fulfilling to me, because online it can be so fake and over time it can be strange. It can be strange not to socialize with people how we're normally used to socializing.
I'm a very social person in general, so I don't think mine differ that much, but I think that some people are very different behind a screen than they are in person.
I think usually I'm a pretty timid person, but on social media I feel I can be a little more outspoken.
Probably made it worse for some part.
It's definitely used to bring my self-esteem down a lot more when I was little. When I'd see like, I don't know, just people like more like body positive like things, because social media has gotten a lot more body positive, but at the same time it's still, they're idolizing like a certain like body type or frame or how you're supposed to look, and I always used to get bothered by that.
Social media has definitely made me doubt myself. It's made me think about ways that I should be acting or should be living my life, and I feel like nobody should be feeling like that. I feel like people should live their lives and express it in a way that's not lying or only showing one angle of it, because there are so many angles to our lifestyles, and it's so complex that you can't fit it to a screen.
I think one of my biggest things was looking at Snapchat maps and seeing people together, and just having that like FOMO, the fear of missing out, is kind of something that's social media has affected my self-esteem with.